Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, I saw the musical Seussical last night, and you know, I wrote down a few things. It's something that really stuck out to me. I really think a character used in a wonderful children's book, The Cat in the Hat, happens to be the Cat in the Hat. I think the Cat in the Hat in this show is an asshole, and I wrote down all the reasons I think why. So let's break it down, or at least what I can get to. Alrighty. Let's break it down. So yeah, this cat asks everyone, the whole audience at the end, what do you think? Here's what I think. Throwing JoJo into a story, this little minor little fucking kid, throwing into a story where the cat knows this kid's gonna face great peril. Not to mention pulling this kid in and out of whatever fuck all dimension this thing lives in, and then shrugs off the fact that anyone would probably have a few thinks after being thrown back into their ordinary speck of a life. Yeah, I'd probably have a few questions after doing that shit. I'd probably be up at 2 in the morning talking to a fucking elephant in the sky, too. Next! I love this one. Since the mayor, whose position usually requires a master's degree in public administration, couldn't think of anyone in said public to talk to his son about his behavior, he and his wife are left a little puzzled. So before they can even finish their fucking rhyme to analyze the situation, here comes Cat with an army recruitment flyer, thus making JoJo's unjust entry into the Whoville army with countless hours of boot camp training to beat out all those, or at least attempting to beat out all those little thinks, that the cat claims, this feline fuck claims, is the boy's best quality. It's Cat's fault, completely. Next. Sneaks up on JoJo to wake him up. I think that's just a dick move. I think that would give anyone, including myself, a heart attack. Next. Gertrude the bird seeks out medical advice. Dr. Cat decides to continue this conversation speaking in Russian. Pretty sure Gertrude the fucking bird doesn't understand that language. Next, after barely explaining the consequences, Dr. Cat hands over the pills for Gertrude to take. And just gulps them down. Yeah, it was barely even a rhyme. Just 30 seconds in. Just, there you go. Thanks, Dr. Cat. What's next? Barely attempts to censor JoJo from a very horrific thing, I guess, for a minor to see. She puts up her paw and probably notices after 5 seconds this kid ducks under, but doesn't really care because, fuck it, I've probably scarred this kid enough. What's one more think? Cat dances with just about every antagonist. Not against her will. I mean, she is having the time of her life. She is clearly convinced thing 1 and 2 that this behavior is acceptable. I mean, both of them dance around with the army when, JoJo is being quickly, just taken off to boot camp. And then, my theory is they might have questioned it once, but learned quickly not to question the cat's way of life. That is my theory on why neither of them talk anymore. Very sad. Something small. Sneezes on the fucking speck planet. Alrighty. And here's a little list that I made out where it's really just she sings this song about how lucky everyone is. And here's a list of scenarios that are playing out during every preach Cat has regarding how lucky everyone is. Horton being hunted by the fucking Wickershams with spears. Whoville patiently awaiting its demise. Whoville's speck planet being spun around. Once it is known that Horton, this poor, fat, slow, yet determined elephant, has been waiting on an egg he could easily crush, by the way, to hatch because the mother ditched for 51? Yeah, 51 fucking weeks. Taking on lightning, hailstorms, rain, snow, etc., all of which I firmly believe this cat started with celestial powers for Horton to take on. Absolute dick move. Yep. And here's my other little note. The Cat in the Hat has the power to fix all of these problems. You know, easily at some point could have taken that speck of a planet and brought it into the fuck all fourth wall dimension and simply told Horton, no worries, you speck saving determined elephant. You're good. Nah, fuck that. She'd rather phase in and out of Whoville pretending to give a shit that their lives soon will end, and then jumps back into the boil it song dance, number. And then, I saw a hint of regret in the cat's eyes while doing that boiling dance, but, too late, you evil shit. Then, at the climax, oh, love this. So then, the climax, this feline fuck has the gall to come out, stop the song, and slip this little ditty out. Now, for a moment, young Jojo looked grim. The fate of the Who's rested squarely on him. This kid is what, like 10 years old? Yeah, the celestial shit could have saved them, but where's the fun in that, You tell me. Clearly a satirical character. This is a satirical rant. And I'm ending with this. A person's a person, no matter how small. But when it comes to an asshole, you know who to call.